Hi everyone and good morning from Gulfport, Mississippi, where today we're here at the Mississippi Aquarium. First time we've ever been here. It's actually a relatively new aquarium, opened back in August of 2020. So excited to go in and check things out. And I go by the legend. I'm joined by my wonderful girlfriend Molly in this video. We're going to show off everything the aquarium has to offer, all the animals, exhibits, and more. Let's go check things out. One of the first animals you see, and I believe is a new enclosure here at the zoo, is for the beaver. The zoo, I believe, is home to 3 different beavers. We're looking at one scratching himself in the dam right there. I was told by a member of staff that, oh, there's beavers swimming now. They also like to hang out right below that bridge over there. But I think beavers are awesome. Here's a better look of one of the beavers in the water. Doing beaver stuff like, oh, look at how cute that is. They're now scratching each other, which is adorable. Right by the entrance, you also get some big American alligators, which makes a lot of sense being in Mississippi. There's a nice big enclosure outside for some native species to the area, including the big alligator gars, some of these big fish you see right there, and also the yellow belly slider turtles. You can see one of them hanging out on the log. There's also a great underwater viewing area for the native species area. And this is a really, really nice enclosure. And here are some of those turtles swimming around. A couple fish I have not seen that are in here. There's supposed to be an alligator snapping turtle somewhere, along with paddlefish. Paddlefish are a very interesting looking fish.
I like the 2 turtles over here.
I like this guy. Look at him.
Ah, he's so cool.
So I think I did indeed find the alligator snapping turtle on the far right of the enclosure by the underwater viewing. Looks like it's over there in the corner. And one final shot of 2 turtles hanging out on the bottom of their enclosure. And what I'm guessing is the largest enclosure here at the aquarium. It's home to the Atlantic bottlenose dolphins. See one swimming right over there. It's kind of nice. There's a big underwater viewing area as well as an above ground viewing area. And I believe they do some presentation and training presentations over here a couple times a day as well. There's a times guide they give you for the presentations with your map as you enter the aquarium. And let's see one more dolphin swim by.
There's dolphins here. If you have any specific questions for us, we'll be coming around front shortly after the presentation and would love to hear them. Here at Mississippi Aquarium, we are home to...
Come up right now.
Next up, we have our oldest and largest dolphin, joined by his best friend. Let's give it up for Axel and Ben. Axel is 13 years old, while Finn is 10 years old.
One of my favorite animals is the river otter. They have a really nice area for river otters. Unfortunately, they're not being playful at the moment. We'll try and come back later so I can catch them. But I believe it's sleeping over there in the log. And there you can see the North American river otter. They did show up. Look at them posing for us. They are so adorable. There's a couple of them in here. I really like their enclosure. It's a very, very long enclosure for the river otters. Lots of room for them to play in the water, lots of room to play on land, and lots of room for them to be cute and run around.
There's a better look at those otters again. They are so cute. They're so playful. With the glare, it's a little hard to see, but they've been putting their paws on the grass, just swimming around.
In the outdoor section, there's a pretty large and very modern free flight bird aviary. See some ibis over here. Let's see what else we could find. This one here is a masked lapwing. I always think these birds are really neat. And on the pathway, a couple of really fun pheasants Oh, they're now off the pathway. These two ducks following each other around the aviary.
It is
Very pretty bird over here.
This is a shorebird found along the Gulf Coast of Mississippi. While this
In the tree over there is a blue-throated piping guan. It's the largest bird in the enclosure here. It's a perching bird too, so a lot of the larger birds you'll see being more on the ground. This guy hangs out in the trees. By the dolphins is an enclosure that's pretty easy to miss, and that is for the gopher tortoise, who is doing exactly what you think a gopher tortoise would do. Another one of these large outdoor enclosures, home to the shovel-nosed sturgeon. A little difficult to see with the glare. There's a couple in there. Let's head on inside this giant futuristic building called Aquatic Wonders. Made it inside the building. It gets pretty hot here in Mississippi, so the air conditioning is fantastic. And we are going to start the journey on the 3rd floor. Making our way up the 2nd escalator. And it's pretty neat. There are some projections of some different schools of fish. Turtle swimming over here. And then once you make it to the sky, well, you're in the Gulf area, so there's got to be some seagulls as we enter the coast of Mississippi. There you do see some stingrays and an above water view of what I'm guessing is probably going to be a very large enclosure. You've also got a touch tank, but these animals are currently on a touch break, which is good for them. And then you also see some baby shark eggs. In the touch tank area, there is a really cool hermit crab kind of guy. Look at the eyes. Obviously, I can only zoom in as good as this glass is, but what a neat creature. Better view of the shark egg there. You can see movement going on inside of it, which is really, really cool. See another touch tank area, home to some rays and horseshoe crabs. And this guy. The touch tank on the far side is a couple of smaller species of shark as well. Very, very neat enclosure here. It's like 2 stories. There's currently someone in there cleaning the tank. And then you walk all the way around the outside, and it's mesmerizing. Really neat here. A full enclosed tube so the fish can swim below you. Get this wonderful view out to the side. They can swim right above you. See a little ray. One of the better ones that I've been in like this because it is fully 360. I do wish they didn't have like these decals. I think that messes up the stuff a little bit, but still neat. In the big enclosure towards the bottom, you can see a sea turtle far away. There's a cool projection on the floor which shows different sharks swimming by and then tells you all about them. Currently on floor number 1, and you again get another view into that big enclosure. You can see where the 360 tunnel is.
Stingray with the spots on it. I don't know what that is.
There's a stingray. You want to use this penny again?
Hiding in the corner, you can see another turtle. Now this, my friends, this is a view. Look at the size of the window into the aquarium. I'm guessing this is right before you leave. Gotta be probably 20-30 feet wide by 20-30 feet tall. Really, really amazing. There's a zebra shark swimming around the bottom. A bit better view of the sea turtle we saw earlier. And what I'm assuming is its hiding spot. Yep. little bit more information about their zebra shark, as it is a little bit peculiar. It's a leucistic animal, so similar but different than albinism.
They're actually brown.
There's a second indoor area called Changing Tides. Unfortunately, this is going to be coming sometime later in 2023. It's going to be home to cold weather, tropical, and rainforest biomes. And on the map, they do show that there will be a sloth, so it might be a reason to come back. Hey, Beaver. Beaver, what time is it?
Beer 30.
Thanks, Beaver. Yep, they do sell beer here at the aquarium. We're drinking something from a nearby Chandler Island Brewing, which is about 5 minutes away. And it has a fish on it, so I figured I had to go for that one. It is about $7 a beer. They do actually have a nice selection, about 5 or 6 craft beers. Thanks for the help with the bit, Beaver. And there we go. That'll do it for our time at the Mississippi Aquarium. We were in there for about 2 hours. Admission cost around $26, $27 a person. You do save a couple of bucks if you buy in advance. And I had a blast. I think it's a great aquarium. Would like it to be a little bit bigger. I think once they open that new enclosure with the cold weather animals and the tropical and the rainforest, I think then you're really talking about a really nice aquarium. I had a blast. I think it was very well done. You could tell it's a very modern aquarium as well.
Yes.
I liked that it was a lot of big enclosures and big windows. Sometimes you go to the aquarium, it's busy and everything's in a small window and it's loud and it's kind of miserable. It wasn't very busy on the day we were here.
But this one is good for bigger crabs.
Yeah. Molly, what were your favorite animals we saw today?
Well, the beaver, number one. How active they were.
They were awesome.
They were.
I really like the zebra shark.
Yeah, that's really cool too.
I've never seen one with that kind of leucistic stuff where it was like pure white. And I thought that was really neat, but I liked a lot of it. I liked the aviary and talking to a lot of friendly employees as well.
I like the tunnel with the
floor
below and above. It was really well done.
All right, if you have any questions about the Mississippi Aquarium, let me know in the comment section below. And thank you very much for watching.